3 hidden signs that you will become wealthy one day. Perhaps you are experiencing one of these signs right now, at this very second, without even realizing it. The real difference that sets the wealthy apart is the specific frequency they radiate. If you're watching this video right now, it means your frequency has already begun to shift. If you're ready, let's dive deep into that massive potential within you. Once you discover the most concrete and secret codes of the law of attraction, the way you see yourself will change forever. Your journey to wealth has actually started right now. Greetings and welcome back to my channel. I'm Allison. We will examine one by one the 3 hidden signs that indicate you are destined to live a life of prosperity and abundance. One of the most successful people in the world once said, perhaps you've heard it, "Give me just 3 minutes with anyone. Let me ask them 5 to 10 questions, and I'll tell you right then if they'll become a millionaire." But as I've contemplated this for years, I've realized there are certain character traits, certain clues, and even energies that can be seen and felt. These are the true codes that determine whether a person will achieve financial freedom. If those codes are within you, it's only a matter of time before massive abundance flows into your life. Trust me, they are accurate 99.9% of the time. Sign number 1, your vibrational frequency. What is it we always say? You don't attract what you want, you attract who you are. By looking at the energy a person radiates, you can already tell if they will achieve the life they desire. How? It's simple. There's no need to look far to discover these codes. The deep secrets lie in a few key points. Is their inner world built on a solid, positive foundation? Does this person truly believe in life and in themselves? Is the dominant core emotion at their center trust or fear? Are they suffocating in low vibrations like doubt, shame, or guilt? Or are they soaring in higher dimensions? The vibration of trust is a deep, unshakable inner peace that everything is unfolding for your highest good. Those other heavy emotions are the shackles that block abundance. They trap you in limiting beliefs like, "It will never be enough," or "I am not worthy of this." So, how does the energy of someone who has broken those chains and aligned with the pure frequency of abundance look from the outside? Is it enthusiastic? Is it vibrant? Is there a spirit of love and service within? Why is the spiritual dimension so important when it comes to success? In reality, the system is in perfect harmony. Even from an entrepreneur's perspective, success is rooted in finding what others want and need and solving their problems. However, a person with that level of spiritual maturity, at that specific frequency, will glide through all challenges and ultimately draw only more vitality and more abundance into their world. Sign number 2, a proven wealth formula. In essence, all the signs I'm sharing are interconnected. If you possess all of these traits, reaching your financial pinnacle is nearly 99% guaranteed. Now, let's talk about the second sign, possessing a proven wealth formula. There is a very fine line here. Many people believe that simply vibrating at a high frequency and keeping a clear mind is enough on its own. Yes, staying in a high frequency and opening your heart to great abundance is the foundation. It is the first, most critical step. However, staying only in the frequency, saying, I believe, I hope money comes to me, and just waiting is like stopping for a break when you're only halfway through the journey. In the wisdom traditions I follow, there is a profound and sacred balance. You keep your intention pure, you align your energy with your current desire, and you pray with the most open and sincere heart. But then, you must take a step toward that blessed door. You must apply inspired effort, because, in truth, effort is simply prayer in motion. The universe sees not only your heart, but the dedication you show to honor the sincerity of that heart. This is where we need the second piece to transform spiritual energy into concrete reality: an execution plan. The process of manifestation and the law of attraction are never separate from action. To manifest, to turn your desires into reality, always requires movement. I say proven because the pattern in every concrete success story I've analyzed is crystal clear. Success leaves tracks. So, what steps will you take? That depends on your wealth formula. Your task is to find someone who has walked the same path before you. The real key is to constantly research, expand your vision, and, without falling into inertia, personally test what you learn in your own life. Our job isn't to get stuck staring at popular storefronts. We need to track the people who are unknown to the masses, the ones who haven't hit the radar of popular culture, but have quietly and brilliantly built their own paths. Drawing inspiration from their strategies and adapting that knowledge to today's conditions and your own truth is the highest and most stable way forward. Once you begin to solve the secret codes of others and understand the strategies they use, the rules of the game in your own journey begin to shift fundamentally. Most of us are trapped within the boundaries of scarcity, carved into our minds since childhood. We were led to believe that money only comes through grueling physical labor, soul-crushing shifts, or pure miracles. Yet today, the world holds immense upside potential, far beyond a restrictive, linear perspective. My recent deep research and the concrete examples I've witnessed have shown me one thing very clearly. Achieving results that used to take people an entire year, or even a lifetime, in a much shorter time is no longer a dream. It is a concrete, traceable reality. The moment you truly acclimate yourself to the possibility of expansion and open your mind to infinite potential, opportunities appear as if out of nowhere. But here is our fundamental compass. Every form of abundance and success we call into our lives must be in total alignment with our ethical values, our moral compass, and the core virtues that define our essence. It is only at this level that wealth brings true divine blessing and prosperity. We aren't just chasing numbers. We are pursuing an honorable rise, one that nourishes the soul and uplifts both ourselves and those around us. Now, let's move to our final sign: flow and flexibility. When a lack of resistance in your physiology meets the ability to adapt, it creates a massive groundwork for new possibilities, grand opportunities, and creative solutions within your consciousness. The natural evolution of the process shows us this. Every obstacle we face is actually an essential test for our spiritual evolution, required for us to move to the next stage. This is where the skill of integration, the famous ability to stay in the flow, becomes vital. If you remain rigid, you will break. But if you are flexible, you will emerge from every storm even stronger. Because we know that the only constant in life is change itself. On the road to wealth, Having a clear vision alongside a plan is a sign of high discipline. However, the true mastery lies in recognizing the cosmic rhythm beyond that plan. You must be disciplined enough to stay the course, yet strategically adaptable enough to adjust to evolving conditions. Flexibility here is not passive surrender or giving up. On the contrary, it is the art of actively aligning with the new rhythm that change brings. Remember, sometimes things not going according to plan is actually a strategic maneuver by the system to prepare you for a much greater abundance. Those unexpected deviations in your path are often the universe's way of redirecting you to a hidden shortcut, a path that is truly for your highest good. If your mind remains imprisoned only by the plan you wrote, you will miss the massive doors of opportunity the system is opening for you. As Bruce Lee famously said, "Be water, my friend." Water, instead of resisting the rock in its path and getting stuck, uses its immense flexibility to flow around it, continuing to create its own way and its own bed. Seeing obstacles not as barriers, but as situations to be navigated, shifting your focus from the problem to the magnificence of the solution, is the most concrete and absolute proof on this earth that you will one day reach the abundance you dream of. The ancient secrets we've discussed, which unlock the doors to wealth and promised abundance, are actually your meeting point with your own truth. Now, stop for a moment. Look at yourself in your most unmasked state. Which of these signs do you feel is currently an inseparable part of your character? Perhaps one has already begun to shine within you, or maybe you need to focus a bit more on another sign, healing the areas within your soul that are waiting for restoration. Noticing what is missing is not a weakness. It is the first courageous step towards starting a massive transformation. I have shared my research and the tracks I found along the way, but the true value lies in how these words reflect in your own life. To make sure you don't miss the new ascension codes we share every week to create high value in your soul and life, remember to subscribe and turn on notifications. This year, we will turn the life you've been longing for into reality, step by step, together. Until we meet in the next video, take great care of your existence, your soul, and the massive potential within you. Stay with love, stay tuned. I'm glad you're here.